What's up, guys? Brian here, back at it again with another little market watch. I'm gonna talk about some cards that I've noticed going up in price, and then that's right about it. So let's get into it. So first off, we're gonna look at Vision Hero FARIS. Now, when I was opening up plenty of packs of this set, Battles of Legends, Heroes Revenge, I was pulling a lot of Battle Wasp stuff. Some niche cards like not Lambda, Trap Trick Sarah, number 98 Draglublion. That's a funny name to me, Draglublion. That's always just been a funny name. What else was I pulling? I pulled one FARIS, two Ion, and what else did I pull from that set? The chase card was obviously the BLS Link, and the Utopia Kaiser card. Yeah, in this set too. Those are the cards I was going for. But yeah, when I was looking at picking these up, these were anywhere from $5 to $10, and I picked them up when they were, I think, like $8, so not bad price point to get at. Now you see they're going at $37 easily. Market price of 33, medium of 38. Last sold, one copy sold for 36, then 34 plus shipping, and then you just had a place at a 3, sold for almost $39. So obviously a card that needs a reprint. Probably will get in reprint in Maximum Gold Eldorado, a legendary duelist. I really don't know, but this card is worth some money. And then you see you have the German copies right here for 38, and then you have little walls right here of 3, and then playset of 8 right here in English. So you have a little wall right here for your playset if you're going to commit, but at that point you're committing a big amount to Heroes. But then again, Heroes has always been a money deck to a point, and yeah, so do what you will with this. But yeah, it's going to be a little premium to say the least. Continuing on with that, speaking of premiums, let's look at Fusion Destiny. Okay, Fusion Destiny, when I picked up the super rares originally and then upgraded to the ultra rares because just had to do it, they were what, $2-3, maybe hype, same price point, $4-6. But now you have the original super rare from Dark Neostorm, which was a pretty rad set. Looking back on it now, at least for me personally, has, yeah, first edition near mints are going for $7 pretty much, and then you have unlimited, same thing, going for $7. Playset 666 from Veggies TCG, pretty good seller. I bought from them. Yeah, you see that the price for Heroes is not gonna be cheap. I think the new Phoenix Enforcer card is coming out too in Burst of Destiny, which is gonna be a set that I'm gonna be picking up. But you see right here, limiteds are going for easy $7, and then first editions are going around $8, $7-8, depending on the seller. So yeah. And then right here, one guy selling it for 10. So if you want your original print, Fusion Destiny, now would probably be the time to get it before the hype kicks in, because people do like the original prints, and some people just don't like ultra rares, from what I've read on community posts and just, you know, Reddits, and then on social media, whether it be Instagram, whatnot. Some people just don't like ultra rares. Some people prefer super rares. But broken card, amazing card in any hero deck. You see the 2020 lost 10 ones already hitting that $7 price point. Yep, medium price. You had a place at 3 sell for $8, another place that sell for $7. So yeah, it's only gonna go up. Yep, you see right here, little wall right here from Ideal 808. Oh yeah, Ideal 808 is pretty good seller too. I'd recommend going to him. Has a lot of variety. 16, so little wall right here paying $6 for the reprint. So at that point, I just recommend get the original print. I know Santos has been on his bender of getting original prints, which is awesome. I do too, but it's only for certain cards. You know, at the end of the day, you know, you do what you will with your cardboard. I'll do what I will with mine. To each their own, but definitely a gorgeous card no matter what rare it is. The artwork is just stunning. It's a gorgeous card. If anything, pick it up just for the artwork. I mean, you have Destiny Hero Plasma right there and Destiny Hero Dogma right there. If anything, just pick it up for that, because hero collectors will buy this up eventually at some point, just because the hero market is like that, and it's insane. So let's stick with the fusions. Fusion deployment went up a while ago, and mainly because it's great for fusion strategies like Despia, Despia Shadal's, Amazonas. Pretty much any deck that is fusion reliant is going to be using this and is going to be having a good time. I'd assume a Fluffle deck would use this too. Just, it's a great card. You reveal one fusion monster in your deck and special summon from your hand or deck one of the fusion material who's specifically listed on it, and then you're locked into fusion monsters. But if you're a fusion based strategy, why would you care? Now this card was around $5. Now you see it hitting a market price of $17. As you see, a quantity of 3 sold yesterday, because today is the 7th, the day I'm recording this. Quantity of 3 sold for $17. So that just goes to show you people are getting ready to buy this, because Eternity Code was a while ago, and who's to say they do reprint this card? We just don't know. It could be subject to a rarity bump. I wouldn't be surprised, but if you're looking to pick it up and trying to go with your locals and try to compete, you're looking at paying $17 for a copy to $16, and it's just $17 going on up, guys. And I think Eternity Code was a set, no more unlimited, so everything's first edition, so you're paying a good price. You see right here, YGO MTG CA seller selling 26 of these, so you have a little wall right here. You're paying $20 for that, so good card though. Not gonna say it's not. Main reason it went up, I think, is because of all the Fallen support, all the Despia support. I really don't know what the strategy does itself if you were to go a pure build, but the artwork on this is insane. These guys were like, what, $15-18 at one point, and then it just went to the moon. Now you're seeing them at 35. I mean, anything from Rise of the Duelist is just money. I mean, you have one seller right here with a little wall of 6 selling them for 35. The last copy sold for 34. Yeah, a playset sold for 34. A single copy sold for 34. So yeah, 10s are gonna be in October, so you gotta wait a little longer, but this is the prices you're looking at. Crazy to think that this Rise of Duelist set was so much money. Now sealed? Jesus, who knows how much it is. Yeah, let's move on. Ruddy Rose Dragon. Now this is a card I think I picked up when it was like maybe like $8-9. I like Rose Dragon in general. That's my favorite signer dragon, just for the aesthetics of it, everything about it, plus Akiza. And then it's a cool card. I don't know why they changed it to Ruddy Rose, but it is what it is. The thing I'm not sure of, if anybody lets me know in the comment section, why did this card go up in price? Probably for Dragon Link is what I'm thinking, because it is a dragon, 1 tuner plus 1 non-tuner, so it is a generic card. I mean, when it's Synchro Summon, you can banish all cards from the graveyard. Then if it was Synchro Summon using a Black Rose Dragon or Plant Synchro Monster as material, you can destroy all other cards in the field. And then when your opponent activates a card effect that will destroy such cards, you can tribute this card to get the activation, then special summon 1 Black Rose Dragon from your extra deck or graveyard. So pretty damn good at the end of the day. Plus, banishing all cards from the graveyard is no joke. So yeah, maybe that's why. Like I said, if you picked it up when it was like $7, $8, $13, you were Gucci. Now you're looking at paying anywhere from $18 to $20 for this card. I only picked up a single copy, but that's all you really need in some cases. And I just picked it up from our Rose Dragon deck. And then yeah, still obviously a lot of walls right here, keeping it at that $20 price point. So keep an eye on it, like I am, because you definitely don't want to have to be paying around $20 for a single card ever. Obviously the threshold is 10 and under for us here at Neo Overlay. Me and Santos try to keep it in mind for everybody. So yeah, but gorgeous card, definitely worth picking up at some point. At the moment, I would say no. Now another card that I picked up, I think 5 of these when the price was like around $5, was a Utopia double. Main reason, because it was just a budget version of Access Code, and if you can turbo outrank 4s very easily, this is your best friend, because all it needs is 2 level 4s. Obviously it's prone to Ash, but hell, Ash is just a hell of a card, hence the price point it's at. Right here you see copies, first editions, selling for 15. I think this is dual power. There's a couple. Oh, there might be some unlimited there. They are $15 for unlimited. But if you want your first edition near mint from dual power, which is the only printing of this Utopia card, you're looking at paying $16 just for that. At that point, just get it. If you have to get unlimited, then dude, go for it. I'm not gonna really rip you for it. I don't rip anybody who gets unlimited, honestly. It varies though, the amount of ripping you get, but honestly, dude, cardboard is cardboard. It's subject to reprints, so it is what it is. Near mint, 16 bucks. Yeah, you see some little walls here of three copies per seller, even on the first page, but you're still looking at that price point at $16. So obviously Utopia got future, hyped up Utopia again. And then certain Utopia cards are just gone up in price, like this one right here. And then the one from Battles Legend, Heroes Event, Kaiser, still at a good price point too. Now let's talk about an old deck that was meta and degenerate that just is rogue now, and that is INFERNOBLE Knight RENAUD. I know Santos has been getting his core and just waiting for certain reprints, and I know RENAUD was hitting some gnarly prices at some point, like almost 20 bucks. Obviously it's calmed down not really. You have this one seller being smart, selling it for $13.50, so this guy's gonna get a sale eventually, so that's smart on him, putting it $5-6 under the market price. It's gonna definitely sell before this guy's. Granted, he's a new seller, but 8 sales with 100% review is helpful, but there have been some really crappy sellers online lately, so buyer beware. But like I said, Gear Freed is cheap for what it was when it was like 30 bucks at its peak. Now it's like 11 bucks, worth picking up. Durandal probably will get a reprint, but we honestly don't know. It's at $10, not worth it, in my opinion. But you have unlimiteds here for $18. First edition near mints going for 20, and you have little walls right here. Some people with 3, 4, 2. So you have sellers here letting go of the first edition copies for $20. Now, 14 bucks and 50 cents isn't bad for unlimited, but if you are a first edition person and you really are, a stiffler about it, then definitely be looking for the first edition, because Toon Chaos is just the money set, and it's gonna age like fine wine because collectors. And then you have wall right here, $20 unlimited, game your choice, 79 copies of it. So buy at your desire, buy at your whim. Now another card that is just worth money, mainly because of meta play, is Ally of Justice Cycle Reader. You got the dual terminal rares, which is a gorgeous rarity. If you love if you love that look, which I do, you have super rares, and you have OTS super rares. Now I know they're gonna reprint Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1, which would have Hidden Arsenals 1, 2, and 3, if I remember. So this is getting a reprint. Now, if they hit Dryden hard, is only a matter of Konami and when, not if, but when. And at this point, could this be like one of those reprints that's like power crept out? Not really. Who knows? But point is, I'd hold off on buying this, because it did cross my mind to get the dual terminal ones, but that was too far gone by that point. So, nothing was the same with this Marketwatch at the end. Nothing was the same with these cards when the meta hit, because the price is just to the moon, baby. But yeah, really good card, meta play, nice rarities all around. If you are a fan of super rares, then pick up your copy of, I would say, go for the OTS, whereas the Hidden Arsenal one may get a rarity bump. You never know, but there is something to be said for original print. Obviously, this is the hardest to get and best one to get, like Paisano says, so keep your eye on this guy and maybe pick it up when the price tags down. Always keep a lookout. But definitely a card that will probably get a reprint, in my opinion, in Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1. Now let's move on to some other cards that were hitting some insane price points. So, IBLEE, Nightmare Corruptor IBLEE from Flames of Destruction, when nobody was looking at it, was around like $3-5 bucks, if that. Now she ballooned up in price to like $10. Now the reprint and the 2019 Megaton, the ultra rares, were going up to like $6, $7, $8, $10. Obviously the price points died down because Ignister's hype's died down, talk has died down, but it is a card worth picking up at the moment before it hits like that $8 price range. Pick up your IBLEEs, first edition, unlimited, doesn't matter, just make sure you have them. But if you are a rarity fiend and you're on a rarity bender spending spree, then you definitely want to be checking out this one. This is a nice card, gorgeous artwork, definitely sometimes one of the best hand traps in the game, but it's up to you at the end of the day. All I gotta say is, does high rarity make you play better? That's a subject for debate, but I say it does. Just kidding. Who knows, honestly, but high rarity does feel nice, especially when you open it up. You just feel like you have a higher chance of drawing it. Now let's go on to another solo print, Miss NECROWORLD Banshee from the Structure Deck Zombie Horde. That's a while ago, dude. This card itself is obviously worth more than the entire Structure Deck now. $12. You see right here going up to $13. Last copy sold for $11.50, $11.50, $12.50. So creeping up on that $13 price range. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Have some sellers with copies of 2, copies of 3. So where's the next big wall? Probably page 2. Nope. Right here, 14 bucks, winning collectibles, first edition, 36 copies. So yeah, card that probably needs a reprint, but once it does, come back here and look at the original print. Probably will be lower than what it originally is right now. Another card that, oh my god, hit some crazy numbers when the hype kicked in was Miss Sky Striker Ace ROZE. Okay, ROZE was like hitting like $40, I think. That was like, Jesus Christ, that was like the pinnacle of the hype. But now that hype has died down. Now you're seeing right here, market price of 19 bucks, medium of 24, and you're looking at settling at $20 for near mint first edition, 19 for unlimiteds. So definitely a card to me, because seeing how old Ignition Assault is now, to me we'll probably get a rarity bump because that's what Sky Striker deserves at this point. 3 reasons: fan base, the competitive play, and the history behind Sky Striker. Now it's been around for quite a while now, so just give it the rarity bump, make it prismatic secret rare like you did in 2019, and then make this copy a little bit cheaper for people that want to pick up their first edition or their playset of limiteds. In a perfect world, Konami, if you're listening, but if not, all good, whatever. You know, people are still gonna buy things, so yep. Right here, let's look for the next big wall of like 20 plus. Where's the next big wall? Oh man, people are buying out this card, dude. Yeah, first edition units are gonna hit some nice numbers at some point if they does not get a reprint. Yep. Buy at your discretion, but great card to get. Hopefully you picked it up when it was like $5, $8. Now let's switch lanes from 3 waifus to wrapping up with insects. A card I did not go over is Cocoon of Ultra Evolution. It's a really good card that lets you turbo out some of your floodgate bot monsters, like your metamorphosized insect queen, your scary moth, which is your window. Helps you break boards in a way with your parasite paranoid. But original print first edition from legendary duelist Ancient Millennium are going for $19.25, $19-20 bucks, 25. So yeah, if you pick these up when they were first, when the reprint came out in Legendary Duelist Season 1, then you pick these up at a steal rate, and now you can just flip them and hold some mad cash or hold some mad value going forward. But for me personally, I always wanted the reprint. Ultra rares are nice, they do hit different, but I like me my secret rares, so I went ahead and got me my Cocoon of Ultra Evolution, which is looking really nice with an $8 price point for the limited. The reason it says limited because it was one that you got in the promo box. So yeah, those little packets, those sleeves that it had. So this is one of the things. Honestly, people weren't stoked to get this one, but this was always holding like a $3-5 price range when it first came out, too, maybe, if you got it when it first came out. And this card is just really nice. I know people weren't trying to pay the $25 because that's what the price was for the original print back in the day, and it's ballooned back up to that. So this reprint is great. Make sure you keep your eyes on it, if not get your hands on it, because it's going to be very important for beat troopers and insect decks going forward. So highly recommend you get it. Now the last card that somebody commented on the last video that I posted up yesterday said that why no danger Marketwatch. I'm like, you know what, great point. Now only copy to worth keeping an eye on is obviously the 2019 Prismatic Secret Rare Gold Sarcophagus Megaton pack ones at the first edition or unlimited, going around $4, selling for, yeah, pretty much $4 once you throw in taxes. Great card, helps you in some cases fuel your graveyard, not really losing anything, and at the same time digging into your deck or giving you at worst a free body while filling your graveyard. This card is great. It's half the material for Evil Swarm Nightmare. Great card. Definitely slept on. Hence why I'm talking about it now, because I was slept on it. I have my copies, my Soul Fusion copies. Now if you can't afford the 2019 Mega Pack ones, then go ahead and get your $2 Super Rare Soul Fusion ones, either first edition or unlimited. Gonna be looking at $2. Great card. Good card to throw in Auto Attic, helps you unbrick and at the same time fuel your graveyard and give you material to go into your Nightmare for at worst having just that guy on field. And that's right about it, guys. Don't want to make this video too long. Brian, representing the Overlay Network, signing out.